How big of a win is that for the club with Nathan out and the passion of the victory tonight?
Yeah, Soaps pulled up sore and was like, all right, well, at some point we need to learn what it looks like to win without him. And, he wanted to be out there, but it was one of those that played tonight with Sunday still sitting there, and chances are he's out longer than he needs to be. So, it was a good opportunity for us to really show the progression that we've had. And, just so proud of the boys. That was a tough game. Tassie were outstanding. Possession, that thing was a wrestle, and to stay the course, to find our way. Awesome by Chris to come in off injury, jump in that starting role and be someone that we knew we could depend on to give us that scoring rate we were missing was great. So, but again, we had contribution from everyone across the board, and that's again the pleasing thing for us.
Before I delve in that more, do you think Sobes will play Sunday?
Yeah, we're really hopeful on it. It was definitely it was close today, to be honest, but yeah, we just didn't want to put him at risk where it turned into something that we don't want it to be. So yeah, full confidence he'll be there Sunday.
What is it exactly?
Well, I'll get my physio in here to tell you, sore foot's the best, and that's my level of it. But just like Geordie Hunter landed on his foot on a bad angle, stretched the tendon a little soft, but underneath the belly of the foot, I guess. So no, he'll be fine.
The play call for Chris, was that the plan? Just give him the whole side of the floor and let him work?
Yeah, kind of I originally he's so effective in the post, and so we knew if he got it down the block that we were going to be in good shape, and then if he needed to get on the bounce because of a double, we were pretty confident there. So I wasn't expecting to hit a three, I'll be honest about that. I thought there might be a mid-range going up, but that's the trust we have in him. We see him do it every day at practice. There's no one in that spot that we wouldn't put the ball in more, if that sounds right.
What did that shot feel like to you? Scorrell said that they were supposed to foul you, had a bunch of fouls to give, but when you saw Dreamick in front of you, you had the whole side to yourself. What did you see there, and how did it feel when it went in?
Oh, man, it felt great. I shot it like it was nothing to lose, tie game, so just do what I do every day in practice.
You saw your bench basically from 1 to 13 basically give you something.
Yeah.
Does this give you a sense of what this team could be if you may be thinking like you drop Sobey into what these guys just did and the way they operated? You can sort of see just the ceiling of this team. Yeah,
we've very rarely had everyone healthy this season, so there's been a lot of times where guys have had to play minutes that maybe we weren't ready for. Bainesy had a stretch out, Bannon had a stretch out, Shannon had a stretch out, Chris has missed. So there's been different things that we've had to rely on throughout, and I think that's helped us now. Those experiences and being in the fire and figuring things out on the run has been good for us. But yeah, we've always believed in our depth, and I don't think others believe in it as much as we do. And we've got a next man up mentality. There was no lack of confidence in the group today, and we know how great an offensive team Tasmania are, and to hold them under 80, that's what we want to hang our hat on, and that's what was only spoken about today. It wasn't, Soap's 20 points that are missing. It was like, all right, let's lock down defensively, and that's such a proud moment for me to know that that's where we go to first.
So it was something you did against Sydney. You did it tonight as well as a high-volume three-point shooting team, held them to 16 attempts from out there. What's it like having this group have back-to-back really high-effort defensive games against teams that are above you on the ladder?
Yeah, we've had a huge frustration in the games we've let slip this year, and some of that's on me, some of that's been just we haven't performed to the level we need to be. But there's 9 games there, single-digit losses, so we've always felt we're right there. And what I feel in these last probably 3-4 games is a genuine understanding of what winning needs to look like possession by possession. And the advantage we had is this game plan was very similar to Sydney, similar styles in what they need to be able to get the win. So with a quick turnaround, that became our advantage, and I guess we just sold that one. And yeah, just the guys really believing in what we're doing has been great.
Do you feel compared to you had your struggles earlier in the year as a team, close them out tonight, the game was out of the one. What's the difference? Can you put that into words, how different it feels from
I mean, like Coach says, I mean, he says it to us every day, just keep pounding the rock. I mean, even in those tight games, we stayed true to ourselves, and as we did tonight. So, I mean, about time it starts paying off for us a little bit. So, yeah, it's a great win.
Chris, can you give us an idea of what it's like playing with Josh Bannon? Not just him as a player, where his skill set is really pronounced, but also just him as like a leader for someone so young.
I mean, he's very vocal. I mean, I don't think at that age I was that vocal. I mean, he's a great guy, on and off the court. And, yeah, you can just kind of just give him the ball and let him work. And, he's a workhorse, so he's a great player.
What was the play call when you threw it into Casey in the mid-post? Are you now realizing that you have a bunch of different guys who can create advantages? Now you have this version of it too in Casey in little stretches?
Yeah, like he was, 55% in the post in his last season, so there was a lot of trust there, and just an opportunity came where we could go to it, just a wrinkle out of one of our actions, but he was a guy that I just wanted him to see the ball go through the net, because I think that's part of his progression as well, to know it's not just one game you've been able to have an impact. Now here's a second one, and he's still on his minutes restriction tonight, so it was like, let's just try and milk that one as much as we can in the moment. So, no, great for him to be able to get the ball and make it the way we want it.
Whose idea was Rocco on the inbounder in that last possession?
I honestly don't know. There was 3 different voices going at me with it. And the great job by Greg Van and Jack to know exactly what they go to. He's the biggest kid in the country, so we might as well use it in that moment. And just great recognition by our staff to know what they're going to, and great execution by the boys to make it a tough shot.
Do you, is Casey going up in minutes on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean it's a meeting tomorrow to determine that, but for me he's definitely going up. But no, as I keep saying, it is a little bit of a slow burn for him to make sure that come playoff time, and that's our expectation, that we will be one of those teams that he's able to give us the 20+ minutes we need. So yeah, we're being smart, but yeah, absolutely, I expect more from him in that one.
What's the key to keeping this rhythm rolling going into Illawarra, a team that is right around the same area as you in the ladder?
Yeah, Chris said it, pounding the rock, and we use habits as our checkpoint daily, and we really believe in when we're accountable to those things, that things will continue to go our way. And we've had a couple losing streaks this year where we've been tested with that, and we've come out the other way. And so right now we're getting some fruits and rewards for it, but we're also really big on, at the minute, staying in the moment. And that's the key for us right now. This is a great win for our club, another series win for us, which is a big tick for us. But yeah, we don't want to get too high. We'll enjoy tonight, and then tomorrow it's get to work on Illawarra. And that's what I love about our group, is we're learning what winning looks like, and those habits that we need to have.
Chris, jump in.
Yeah, Chris. Justin all season long has talked about the faith he has in your shooting ability and how he wants you to take all the shots that you can, and he's always surprised when you miss a shot. How good for you is it as a shooter to have that faith from your coach?
I mean, it's great. I said at the interview after the game, I mean, he's always, has faith in me no matter how much I've been struggling or anything like that. He's just always telling me to continue to shoot. So, it's keep pounding the rock, like he says. Just keep doing what I do best, and eventually they'll fall like they did tonight.
How much faith do you have in what this team can do from now? You've won 3 in a row. You've gone into fifth spot, and you've got some real momentum. I mean, how much faith do you have that this team can keep this rolling?
Oh, I mean, a lot of faith. I mean, like Coach said, we're learning how to win through tough spots like tonight. So just keep on doing what we need to do.
Thanks very much. That's it from me.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Oof.